Who's out there? Okay, get down. Who's out there? Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, you guys. Hello. Who is it? Scooby? You want to say hey? Scooby says hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hey, everybody. Don't give me kisses. Happy Sunday. Hey, guys. Come on in. So this is what I have to do real quick. That, and we are ready to go. What's going on, Jared? What's going on, Red Fox? Happy Sunday. How are you? How y'all's? Hey, Jeanette girl. Hey, hello. Happy Sunday, you guys. So as you can tell, the lighting isn't as bright today. And it's because I forgot to change the light bulbs. I forgot to put a maintenance order because, apartment living, yeah, I don't have to do those things. And I didn't want to go get anything, but I forgot to do it Friday. And yeah, here we are. So I had to use the lighting that I have that I never use, but it's gonna do. I was like, it's okay. So yeah, that's what we have going on. Happy Sunday. Jared, it's nice to see you. Jeanette, it's nice to see you. Red Fox, it's nice to see you guys. So we're gonna talk about a couple of things. HBIC, I wore this shirt because, yes, long story short, I am property manager of an apartment community complex. So, yes, I am the head BITCH in charge. Okay, so I'm over there running things. And, yeah, I will tell y'all the details on that on another live. All right, we got to go into all the things, the details. Anyway, for this Sunday, the things we're going to talk about are Vogue. I believe it was Vogue magazine. They did an article stating that boyfriends are embarrassing to have. Okay. In 2025, they said the boyfriends are embarrassing. Would you agree? Okay. Then we're going to talk about your wonderful government and the shutdown and the partial food stamps and the pushback on the Supreme Court and all those good things involving y'all's president. Not mine. Y'all's. Okay, we're going to talk about that. And Big Sean and Janae Aiko, if y'all don't know about them, they have went their separate ways. I think they were in a relationship for like 10 to 12 years, had a baby, and now it's no more. We're going to talk about how that came about, possibly why that came about. We'll discuss that. Okay. If you have any input or any insight, do tell. Okay, we're going to talk about that as well. Also, I think, did I tell y'all Blueface is home? Did I say that? Yeah, Blueface, Krishan's baby daddy. He's home, and it's the holidays. Okay, Thanksgiving's coming up, Christmas is coming up. People are confused about, are we boycotting? Are we protesting against these holidays? What's up? Why are we doing that? We're going to talk about that. And then also Mariah Carey and Beyonce. They seem to be in the holiday spirit. Is it in the good holiday spirit or does it work against us? We're going to talk about that as well. So, everybody's doing good on this Sunday. I'm so glad. I'm doing great. It's been a real chill Sunday. I went and got my nails done. We took it back to the basics. I had to cut my nails down because they were starting to grow out and I had issues typing. So, still natural nails, but we went back to the American French manicure, okay? And we kept it short. What's going on? Hey. Oh, before we get into those things. So this was the story. Thank you, Universe and Spirit Guides, because I was trying to remember. So I went to Aldi's today because that's where I shop. Okay, Aldi's have great deals, and most of their things are coming from out of another country, so they can have these lower prices, and the quality is on point. Anyway, I'm in line. I'm buying my groceries, and behind me was a lady who overheard me saying my birthday because I was buying wine. So she was like, "When's your birthday?" 9/18/80, and she was like, "Virgo." So I had to put the Virgo hat on for everybody today to let you know I rep for the Virgos. Okay, I rep for the Virgos in case y'all didn't know. You know today. Okay. All right. So we had a great conversation, and one thing about us, we will gravitate to each other. So she was just talking to me, and she was like, "So, whatever. I got 2 subscribers today just for being a mother freaking Virgo. So shout out to all my Virgos. Super, super dope people. And we had a conversation of how different we are because, yes, we are different. Okay. Would you agree? Yes, son. My son said absolutely. Yes. So just to give y'all a shout out, Virgos, y'all rock. I love y'all up, down, sideways, all those things. And yeah, we're a little bit different, a little unique. Tap into your uniqueness and just use it for good because we know we can use it for bad. But don't be the villain, okay? Don't be out there being the villain. Anywho, so we're gonna first talk about Vogue saying that you men, okay? I'm non-biased right now. I'm non-biased. Vogue said it is embarrassing to have a boyfriend in 2025. I'm trying to see, do y'all agree? Is it embarrassing to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend in 2025? How do y'all feel? Do you think it's embarrassing? Capricorn, hello, Capricorn. Prime Minister, hello, Key Grace. Thank you, Kate. I'm sorry, Kay. It was in September, but thank you anyway. God bless. Jesus loves you. Capricorns are rich. Hey, my daughter's a Capricorn. I pray that is right because I'm speaking over her life and that she's the family manager. Love a Capricorn. Love them, love them. Um, Red Fox said it's not embarrassing to have a boyfriend or girlfriend in 2025. It's embarrassing marrying black women. Prime Minister says it's embarrassing marrying black women. Hit the hearts, hit the likes. So we're gonna talk about this. Hey Brazil, love you back. Real overview. It's embarrassing marrying. Period. Now, Prime Minister, I'm gonna co-sign with you on that. Sorta. Okay. So, is it embarrassing having a boyfriend or girlfriend in 2025? I am going to say not for everybody, but for the majority, it is. And you know why? Because, first of all, y'all know I'm the non cussingest cussing person ever. So, I'm going to try because I did good on my last live not to say as many cuss words. So, when I get on these topics, where people are so remedial acting, which I feel like it's coming. Okay, spirit guides be on my side. But I'm not gonna be doing too much cussing today, okay? I'm just not. We gonna have a little chit chat and I'm gonna tell you what's on my heart. I'm gonna tell you what's on my spirit about this embarrassment. So marriage is not necessarily embarrassing. It's the people that are actually doing it that aren't married. That aren't ready for marriage or aren't ready for relationships. So Vogue magazine, I agree, it is kind of embarrassing being in a relationship or a marriage in 2025 when you're marrying for the wrong reasons. But then again, what are the right reasons, you ask? What are the right reasons to marry in 2025, men and women? What do y'all think? Okay, because we're going to talk about it. Let's see. Prime Minister says I'm focused on my house next year. Good job, Prime. Get your house, Prime Minister. Get it. I don't think so. Why would it be embarrassing to have a boyfriend and girlfriend in 2025? Jeanette said why. We're gonna talk about it. See, people hate the truth on social media. Who hating on that, Prime Minister? Who hated on it? Not me. Have you ever seen my channel before? I'm non-biased. Okay, we can debate, but I don't argue. You can have an opinion. I can have an opinion. We can agree to agree, or we can agree to disagree. One or the other. I'm not upset. Hello, Nye. Married 38 years. Best things I've ever done. My husband is awesome. There you go, Prime Minister. Jill said she been married 38 years. There's nothing wrong with her marriage. That's why I said you can't put everything in this one box saying that it's totally a chop, it's totally a bust. We know that. But why is it embarrassing? First of all, we know social media has killed it's not even social media itself. It's the way people behave on social media and how they act on social media and how they let social media get in their relationships. Do I think everything needs to be posted? I don't. Okay? Yes, you can post who you're with, but no, we don't need to see every effing thing that y'all are doing. We don't need to see every trip. We don't need to see every gift. We don't need to see every conversation, every text message, because people do that. And that is what's ruining a lot of relationships. In addition to y'all are just marrying people just because for shallow reasons or marrying people that you really don't like for real. But because it's the good thing to do, because society tells y'all to do that, y'all end up in these relationships and not really wanting to be in a relationship, not even really liking the partner. And that's where the problem comes in. Agree? Hello, Naga. Why is it embarrassing marrying black women, Prime Minister? Why do you feel that way? And have you ever been married to one? Because I'm not going to really value your opinion unless you've been married to one. Then you might have, some validity. But if you don't, then I can't really. So come on with facts, okay? Why is it embarrassing? Because my ex-husband never said it was embarrassing marrying me. We're still cool. He's never said that. He said he know what he did to f up. So I need more context with you because that doesn't apply over here. Understood? Okay, understood. You're at peace, cool. People marry for material possession. A lot of people do. But what about, Prime Minister, the people who get married just for love? I got married just for love. I didn't care about was that wrong? In hindsight, love isn't enough. Now get married only for possessions, not cool. That's not cool either. Do you need love and y'all kind of have to have y'all own possessions and financial independence? I do agree. I do think so. Can't have one without the other and thinking you're going to have this happy blissful marriage. Let's be honest. Okay. It's not embarrassing. My brother something. Oh, real overview disagrees with you, Prime Minister. So you can have a chat with him because you still haven't said facts. Okay, you can have free speech, but you're not giving any. I just told you I'm an exception to what you just said. So right now, your case is not a good case, is what I'm saying. If you're gonna have an opinion, you got to be able to back it up, nobody's gonna value what you're saying. Um, All right, then I understand, but I wish you see it differently at some point in life. Either way, I wish you all the best. Thank you, real overview. Red Fox says sound ignorant. So yeah, Prime Minister, you haven't said anything. Fabric Santos, good evening. Hello from Brazil. Hello, hello, hello. I know when I get married, it's gonna be for love, and I can't wait to get married. Okay, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. So yes, and for the people who are getting married, Jeanette, she's saying she can't wait to be married. I think I've seen, I've heard. I don't know any person like really, really happy married couples. Um, no, I do actually. I do. I know two men are very happily married. They have told me they love their wives, and their wives are black, by the way. But they said they don't know what life would be like without their wives. So I will say it is a personal type of experience, or you're just going to base whatever whatever experiences you've been through. Your perspective is your perspective, and I'll just pray that if your desire is to be married, that you get the right person. You take your time. Yes, Jeanette, marry for love, but just know love is not enough. Okay, you're gonna have to make sure, in addition to love, that their spirit is healthy, that they're emotionally intelligent, that yes, they do have something that they can have create their own income, they have initiative, they're motivated, they can properly love. All those things are important. So I will say that. So with Vogue saying this, in this article, that having a boyfriend or girlfriend is embarrassing. I think they're talking about like more so how people are scared to post their people if they're in relationships on social media. And a lot of people be like, are y'all, matter of fact, pause. Are y'all posting y'all significant others or situationships or F ships or jump offs? Are y'all posting them on social media? And if not, why? Because it's nobody's business. Now, if you feel like it's nobody's business, cool. You're being private. But if you have ulterior motives because you're scared of what feedback you might get, like one girl said, I don't want to post him and all the girls come after him and try him. That's not a good reason. That's an embarrassing reason, actually. That's actually embarrassing because if you feel like if you post a picture of somebody that you're in a relationship with and it's gonna cause other women or men to come out the woodwork, why are you with that person? When I post someone, I'm confident to know that okay, we've already had these conversations. It's not gonna be embarrassing. Not anybody saying, "Oh, he's with me. Oh, he got a child you don't know anything about. Oh, everything he says is a lie." We're not. We're not, that means your judgment. We just gotta kind of do better picking. Okay, because we do know that online a lot of people can have this facade, is what I'm saying. Yes, you will. If you lead people towards good by the creator of all existence, don't know what you believe, but you should read the Quran if you want to experience life in the most peaceful way. That's what Real Overview says. A woman need to take on the responsibility to both ways. Can't build with toxic people. That is correct, Prime Minister. You cannot build with toxic people. And then if that's all you're attracting is toxic people, then that means you attract something that's in you. So that means some shadow work, some inner work might need to be done. Okay, accountability. We can't keep saying I keep meeting the wrong people. Well, you keep meeting the same type over and over. I'm 45. I can't be meeting the same people that I met at 20 and wondering why I can't find nobody, which is not my issue. But your spirit man and your senses, they need to be a little bit more fine tuned where you can start seeing and not ignoring red flags. And every now and then you'll get one to slip through the cracks and you won't be able to say it because they will give you the representative. I get that. But don't rush into anything. Wait, give it time because that mask got to come off sooner or later. Okay? So don't rush into the relationship without seeing partial of that mask come down because it's going to come down. It's going to come down. Says stop posting your business, but bestie, that's how you be. How I be? Do I be private? How I be, bestie? Single is better for me. And nothing wrong with that promise. Nothing wrong with it. I'm single. And I thrive in single, but I don't feel like all relationships are embarrassing. It's just a lot of them are. And I get why people are saying that, especially with me. And I'm telling you, it's because everybody puts their best foot forward in the beginning of relationships. That's just what they do. I kind of stay the same when you first meet me, in between, and towards the, I'm just the same. But that's because without somebody, like even in my singleness, I take care of me. But like I was telling Red Fox, best knows, I do this for me. And if the onlookers get to see how I take care of myself and they like it, good for them. But I'm definitely doing it for me. My skincare is for me, okay? My mental health that I try to protect is for me. And if I attract somebody that seems to like, cool, that's fine. That's fine. But it's for me. Um, Prime Minister, he's cheap. Cool. He's not 53, not settling. Yeah, at 53, you might as well be single. Ain't no settling. You shouldn't. You just cool. Just be cool with being single. There's nothing wrong with that. If you are currently thriving, all your needs and wants are met, and you are happy, then cool. Don't get an embarrassing girlfriend. Don't. Stay to yourself. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I can't say it's oh, can't say it's embarrassing. I can't type. I'm driving. Okay, that's fine. Not settling, thriving. Cool. So yeah. So I guess I would say for the article with Vogue, I sort of kind of get what they were saying. No, I don't think that's every relationship, but I do understand that in 2025, men and women is just not what they used to be in the 90s. Okay, not even in the early 2000s. Okay, we know it's not, and we know that that has a lot to do with society, what we are open to, what we are putting in our eye gates, our ear gates, what we see on social media. A lot of this is low key brainwashing of what you're putting in your system, and y'all don't even know it, and it's just affecting us. Like even with the conversations we're having, and we're going back and forth. I don't argue with men. I don't argue with women online. I'm definitely, and especially not when you're talking about how I need to act in a relationship. I'm just not. Especially when you can't even get a relationship. You've wanted marriage but can't get, I'm not going back and forth with those people. Okay? I'm just not. Everybody wants to be a relationship guru. Yeah, you're not. Last relationship you had was probably in middle school, high school. And you know what I'm saying? So things like that, yeah, it's just changing the whole relationship dynamic, the marriage dynamic, okay? I, a lot of men want traditional women, but they not doing traditional men things, okay? A lot of women are wanting men with money, and they're making minimum wage. Listen, that's a y'all problem. I'm out of that. I'm out of that. Okay, I know what I want and need, and I know being single, I have been thriving. I've been doing just fine. I do have loved ones around me, and I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I am good. Hello, Holly. Hello, hello, hello. I'm talking to a childhood friend girl. She's younger than me in her 40s. She has foundation. Well, good. She has foundation. And sometimes that's all you need is a friend. Prime Minister, look, listen, you and the friend might could just rock it out for life. Who cares about a title? Maybe you don't need a girlfriend. Maybe you don't need a boyfriend. Maybe you don't need a husband. Y'all know I'm not big on titles like that anymore. I don't get into titles. I just don't. Um, and then it's about multiple children for me. I have a foundation vehicle on clean company. Very good. Very, very good. So yes, so that was what Vogue was talking about. Now, moving on into the Christmas spirit. Okay. What's the song? What is the song? Anyway, Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up. They're saying sales are down, people are not buying. And do you effing blame them? Are we surprised? Okay, no, because we're pretty much in a recession. I told y'all this months ago, whether they tell y'all that or not. And people are doing pretty bad. The government is still shut down. Thousands and thousands of people are not getting paychecks. Hundreds of thousands of people are getting laid off. And we're surprised that sales are down. And a lot of people are getting confused. So I have been going back and forth with people on TikTok because y'all know I am a TikToker, observer of TikToker. I don't really post any videos like that anymore. But here's the thing. So one lady said, I don't understand why are we boycotting or protesting or omitting or canceling Christmas and Thanksgiving. My kids will be like mortified if I cancel Christmas. I'm not canceling Christmas. So my kids can be crying and sad and I'm not canceling. I said this is the thing. And then she went on to say that just because you can't afford Christmas and that's why you protesting and not participating, that's on you. How do y'all feel about that? He said F them titles. Exactly. Nobody cares about titles. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving, Christmas for my grandkids. That's it. No, I can't rap. Amen. You're gorgeous. Thank you. So yeah, so this is let me give y'all a little my thing on the, and I think I said this the last live. So the point is the principle. Okay, the principle, what we're standing for, standing in solidarity and all these things. This is why we know if we want to hurt the government and these big corporations, how do we go about doing that? Because some of y'all are like, what do we do? How can I help? I don't know how to help. I'm low on the totem pole. I'm all these things. And then when we say, well, hey, this is what you can do, you can put your dollar in your pocket. And if you do spend, support small local businesses. Okay. If you do want to spend, support, yeah, small local businesses. We're saying you don't have to break your back going back. It's the principles, getting all these gifts and doing all these things, especially if you don't have it, it's going to put you in a bind. Right. But the girl who was saying that she don't see why she cancel, she was like, she got money. She could do what she wants to. That's fine. That's fine. But what y'all have to understand is because I mean, I'll participate. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna participate, but it's not on the grand scale that I normally do. It won't be that. And it's not gonna be these huge, large purchases. Get sentimental gifts. Get things that you can create. Support local businesses and buy those things. These large corporations and businesses need to feel the burn. The only way that we can boycott or make them feel something is by taking the money back. Oh Lord, my maintenance guy is texting me. Oh, um, goodness, dang it. But yeah, so that's how you do that. Let me see. I'm still spoiling you for Red Fox. I already know. Red Fox gives me gifts. That's bestie right there. So he's going to give. That's his favorite holiday. So we know that I will be getting gifts just random days all throughout the month. It's ridiculous. I don't even want to tell. I'll tell y'all about it when we get closer. So yeah, he'll be participating. He's not boycotting because he don't. So you got some people like him that they don't care about none of that. And I've talked to him about it. He understands, but at the same time, so it is people out here like them. I get that. Other than people like him and the girl on the TikTok, for the people who are wanting to know how to save money or they're stressed about bills or whatever, just explain to your family members, your kids or whatever that hey, this not this Christmas, okay? Not this. And it's the principle. If we try to stand in solidarity, and I say just if you don't have to, if you don't want to, just don't buy. Okay, we don't have to have crab legs and salmon, and we don't have to have that for Christmas. We don't have to have the big spread where our Thanksgiving is gonna cost us $500. That's all we saying. Like pull back a little bit, pull back. That do you understand that? And Red Fox, why are you not participating, huh? In the protests? Why are you trying not to cancel the Thanksgiving and the Christmas? Parallel economy, support local or go without. God got us. You see what I'm saying? Default parallel economy, support local. That's all I'm saying. Amazon don't give a F about us. They, y'all. That's and I get it. Like I said, I don't tussle with these people who want to do it, but I'm not doing a whole lot. I got grandkids, so I will get the grands a couple of things. I'm not paying $1,000, $2,000 for Christmas this year. I'm not paying astronomical amounts. I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I'm just not. Even if I wanted to, I'm just not. Okay? Because I have to stand with these people who I feel like I'm doing my part. I have to do something. So for me, it's just I'm spending way less. I'm a spend, but I'm spending way less. That's just how I'm gonna do my part. So I'm just saying, if you can participate in this, so we can hurt them just a little bit, because we already hurt them with the elections, that blue wave. We did that part. Now what else can we do? We've also hurt them. They got to see all the numbers of the people that really can't stand what's going on in the government. We've shown that. What else can we do? We can pull back that dollar. We did it for several companies, and y'all seen what we did to Target. Y'all seen how many Targets they had to close because they were losing out on money. There's power in the dollar, even though the value has gone down to SHIT. And I'm happy. Glad about it. Prime Minister said boycott malls. I think we've been doing that. I think everybody has, ever since online shopping came about. Prime Minister, boycott malls is that's easy. People doing that accidentally, subconsciously. That's not even that's why have you been to the mall lately? All the malls where I used to live, where I currently live, vacant. Stores closing left and right. The kids not even hanging out on the weekends. It's dead. Okay, it's dead. So that part I think we're doing. So now if we can do with this online and Amazons and all these other things, if we can kind of just solidarity, like I said with the government workers, like if they can all just rally up on TikTok and say, hey, on November 20th, we're all not going to work all at the same time. But the problem is there's no unison. There's none of that. Everybody's scared. But you can't, fear doesn't create change. I'm sorry, y'all. And I get it. But like somebody else says, eventually y'all gonna have to take y'all Christian ways and actually live what y'all saying. If y'all say y'all got faith of a mustard seed, I can't tell. If y'all keep saying God will provide, I can't tell. So stop saying stuff that you don't mean. Or mean what you say and say what you mean. Live it. Live it. Live it. I've done it. Y'all know I get fired from jobs all the time for dumb reasons, and then got to do the unemployment thing and all this because I'm wrongfully terminated. That I know that, and when you know what, God got it. I can't worry about it. What did I tell y'all? If y'all leave any room for doubt, there will be. Do you understand? There will be. Okay, if you leave any room for doubt, there will be. 10 toes down, lost my last job, and I was like, I know people are saying they got to wait a year or two to get a job. I know I see that all on TikTok. I was not bothered by that. I kept reading those TikToks and listening to those TikToks and saying, that's not going to be my story. I left no room for doubt. That's not going to be my story. I know it's hard out here. It's not, and it wasn't. 2 months later, had a job. Don't leave any room for doubt. Is all I'm saying. Boycott shopping. I'm doing my part with the 5 finger discount. Red Fox, Red Fox. And for all the you're not the only one. You're not the only one. They owe us that anyway. Yeah, if you want to be real. All that's just overpriced anyway. Get your discount, Red Fox, and then give it to me. You know. Greetings from Italy. Hello, I am from US. Them locals be taxing sometimes. The locals do be taxing, but it's still, I would rather, if they have what I need versus a larger corporation, I'm still going to want to support, I would rather support the small folk, the underdogs. I would rather do that. Let's learn a new craft. Let's make more art for our people. I like that default user. That means so much more. I like that. He said, let you hear him? Let's learn a new craft. Let's make art for our people. I love that. Creativity. I love that. I am a creative. So that's right up my alley. I love that. Let's get creative. Let's take it back. Y'all said, first of all, what did y'all say is the main thing that matters during these holidays? Because last time I checked, the narrative I was told was it's not about the gifts. It's about the what is it about? Oh, I thought it was about family time. I thought it was about quality time. I thought it was about loved ones. So y'all are lying. Okay? Because if it really is just about that, it shouldn't be a problem to just this one time cut out all that extra SHIT. Some of y'all hit the like button, hit the like button. Some of y'all be hit the like button, hit the like button. I go live every Sunday at 7 p.m. Every Sunday at 7 p.m. Hit the like button. You're probably a terrible worker. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, crazy cat. It's about the giving. Exactly. It's about the giving, but giving doesn't necessarily have to be about the gifts. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Like giving could be of your time. You having to leave your home, spend time with it. It's the quality time. Giving could be of your energy, which normally that's me. Okay, of your energy, just being a whole vibe, a good spirit, making everybody feel warm and comfortable, and just smiling at people. My giving could be a compliment. My giving is love. I'm gonna give you a hug. That's giving for me. I can give monetary things, but yeah, sometimes it's just giving you my presence. I don't, and that ain't even cocky. Okay, not at all. That's the thing. Shoot. I meant that. Hello, who is that? Your username is something. I use something something. Are you single? I am, and not mingling. But so yeah, that was the thing. So we talked about the Vogue. We talked about people not understanding the canceling of the Christmas and all that stuff. What are y'all Christmas plans? I don't know. Anyway, Blueface. If y'all don't know, this is the ratchet corner right here. Blueface is home. I don't have very much to say about him because I don't give a F. Okay. He was one that I told y'all I don't even understand why we're mentioning him for real. I don't know. But anyway, he's home and I think the chaos has already began. He's with Krishan and they have a child together. And I believe the shenanigans are beginning. And here's the thing. Because yo soy 45, no, yeah, 45 años, I don't get into the things. I don't get into that because I don't know what's going on. I just know that I have a child, I believe, around that age, and she don't act like that. Yeah. Okay. That's all I got to say about that. But yeah, he's home. And everybody, let's talk about, we're talking about the holidays. Let's talk about your girl Mariah Carey and Beyonce. Do y'all like them? Do y'all love them? How do y'all feel? Because we're going to talk about how they're um protesting or not protesting, boycotting or no, or not boycotting the holidays. We're gonna talk about it. How do y'all feel about Mariah Carey and Beyonce, two big celebrities? How do y'all feel about them? Keep going, cause I'm gonna share my piece, my think piece. Keep talking. Okay, so my turn. So Mariah Carey releases a commercial with Sephora, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And definitely tone deaf, and deaf. Both of them, tone deaf, get like not reading the room whatsoever. Don't even know why, but she posted a commercial that's pretty much her and the elf. The elf was saying that, hold on. Zay, text your sister. Tell her I'm on live. She does this every time. If y'all have seen my lives, y'all see that my daughter calls every time and knows I go live every Sunday at 7. She knows this. But anyway, she does a commercial about Sephora, and there's an elf. And the elf has his bag of things, I think, because I don't even remember. Like, I just know the elf was leaving saying F Christmas. Okay. He said Christmas is done for. I don't know if he said something about he was laid off or something, or his job fired him. I don't know. I could be adding stuff because that's how I felt about it. But yeah, pretty much he was saying no, Christmas is done for. And Mariah Carey is like, no, it's not. All I want for Christmas is you. Ooh, baby. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right? We don't want you. We don't want you. We don't want anything else. What we're wanting are our jobs back. Okay. What we're wanting is to get paid and not work for free. What we're wanting is full benefits of SNAP. What we're wanting is for you to stop separating families by fake ICE agents. That's what we're wanting. Tone deaf. Escuchen. Escuchamos. Tone deaf. You're not listening. You're not listening. You did not read the room. That the timing on that is awful. Awful. Horrendous. Terrible. Trash. Nobody cares about your little jingle jingle, jangle jangle song. Nobody cares about that right now. Your illuminous smile. We don't care nothing about that right now. Because the government is shut down. I'm with the elf. Okay? I'm with the elf. The elf should have cussed their ass out. That's what he should have did and said, girl, what? Girl, F you. That's what the elf should have said. Because yes, it is. We don't care nothing about trying to buy your song, hear your song. I might turn that shit off if it plays this year. No. So she makes enough money to have not done that commercial. And the thing that, and I'm gonna get into the next girl. I'm gonna get into y'all Beyonce. But the thing is, um, why none of the celebrities talking about all the injustices and everything that's going on? Why are they not? You think I feel some type of way and you gonna put a smile on my face with that commercial or these merch Beyonce that you selling? Y'all haven't even fought for us and y'all, cause all these tours you going on, the struggle is real, ain't it? Y'all ain't never toured so much in y'all lives. Some of y'all done toured more in these 2 years than y'all have in your whole careers. It's a lot going on. So it's affecting everybody. You're not reading the room. Okay? Nobody's excited to put a red and white little outfit on and sit on Santa's lap. Unless they finna rob Santa. That's about all. That's where we at with it. That's all we got. Majority of Americans, Santa, what you got in that bag? What's up? That's where a lot of people are at with it. Tone deaf. Okay? Escuchamos. Okay? We need to listen. We need to read the room. We need to hear people's stories. Okay? Take a little trip on TikTok. They're all up and down. All the unemployed is pretty bad. Beyonce. Before I get on her, let me She said, I just need a check. Clearly. But does she? Because she had a lot of money. Or is times getting a little rough too? Should she be stealing out of Santa's sleigh? Because girl, it's giving like, why are you doing this if you got this? You don't need to push nothing on nobody. You should have had a little part in there where you defended how we don't need to be celebrating Christmas. You can, because you can afford it, Mariah, unless you can. But I believe you can. Okay, sometimes y'all got to look for the underdog. Sometimes, what I tell y'all got to be relatable to somebody. You got to be. Y'all are so far removed as celebrities, which that term has died, thank God. That's why these celebrities are acting more and more like us. Okay, they on the platform I'm on. They used to talk shit about YouTube. Now they got 2 and 3 channels. Is you cool? Okay, because yes. But you selling product to us. But y'all are doing a couple of other extra things that y'all didn't used to have to do before. Y'all working y'all asses off now, ain't you? In your late 40s and 50s, and y'all said, what's going on? Beyonce Giselle Carter knows. What I tell y'all? Love her as an artist. However, my girl said, y'all want some visuals. Y'all want to know what Act 3 is? Hell no. Buy this Christmas merch. That's what she told y'all. That's what she told y'all. I know what y'all want, but this is what I need. So F your wants and give me what I need. And so many of y'all, I heard she sold out of robes. I heard she sold out of robes. Yes, she did. Uh-huh. So yeah, the thing with that is, you see how they will reach out to y'all, these big celebrities, when they need y'all coin. You see why I'm telling y'all that y'all need to hold it back? Because they need y'all. They need y'all. And y'all act like y'all don't know the power of your spending. They need y'all. And they need y'all in a big, 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 major, grande way. They need y'all. Beyonce said, "Body." I don't even know what she's selling. I just know on TikTok, one lady said she went to go order her robes and they were all sold out. So I guess she got some Christmas mugs and all this other stuff. Now, Beyonce, ain't this your 7th product this year? Is you cool? Because I know for sure we got the hair products, the whiskey. Wasn't that all this year? The 7 tours, and now we got some Christmas merch. She ain't never sold Christmas merch. Shalom. She said, I just need it. Okay. Because mixing politics can be career ending depending on stance. I don't care. You don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything. That's why I said I don't care how long I'm on this YouTube and where it go. I never want to be that big time celebrity where I can't talk about all the things I want to, and I can't because of who I'm associated with, who I work for. That's not the brand I want. I don't want that brand. I really do not want that. That's that I just ooh, that just makes me it makes me it makes me feel the way. But anyway, yeah, Beyonce said buy her shit. Okay? So y'all go ahead and support. For all the people who are part of the Beehive, Mariah Careyans, whatever her crew is called, go ahead and I might have to end my live because I don't ever get a call from her. Okay, so yeah, all the family is calling. I hope everything's good, but I'm feeling like it might not be. Not it's something probably with them cousins, child. Lord bless it. So I might have to see what's going on. Let me see what y'all are saying. Saying Santa got that thing. Good to see your funds back on live. Mike, I've been on live. Where you been? And thank you. But yeah, I'm on live every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Every Sunday, I be here. The only Christmas merch Beyonce ever had with Destiny's, was with Destiny's Child, and that was their Christmas album and Days of Christmas. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That was years ago. So Jeanette said Beyonce did have some Christmas merch, and that was years ago. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. It's just, the, will y'all be supporting? Okay. Anybody on here, will y'all be buying Beyonce merch? Will y'all be buying Sephora for yourselves or for your girlfriends or wives or jump offs? Will y'all be participating in these? Did these ads work for you guys? Talking to the mic. Did it work? Is what I want to know. Because I just think it's so insensitive. I really think it's so insensitive. It's just as insensitive as y'all stupid ass round basketball. This is me being nice because God knows I can say so much. Cankled ass president building a, what? How much is it? I done said it's a billion. Is it couple billion? Whatever it is, that doggone ballroom that's overpriced. He just knocking down. He don't even care. You just knocking down parts of the White House that's very much historic, and that's enough. Like, there's no stopping him. And this is the part that's scary. There's just no stop. He just does whatever he wants to do, and so what? Lawsuits out the ass. Who cares? Okay, he doesn't care. Um, Criminal charges. He doesn't care. If it comes back to him on the, if he gets repercussions or consequences on the back end, he'll take it. But for right now, it's a go. Everything's a go for him. Everything's a go. But yeah, it's just, I don't get how these people are just so insensitive to others' feelings and just the economy in general and just people. And that's why I say, just, you can make a lot of money. That's fine. Okay, rich. I'm a rich. You could be all of that. Never lose your humanity though, and always keep a part of you that's relatable. I will stand 10 toes that I don't care what nobody says. And not just relatable to you in your head, but people know that, oh, yeah, okay, they make a lot of money, but they're still human. Oh, they do make mistakes. Okay, cool. Okay, okay. You can make money and all this and yeah, just be accountable and just be human. That's it. Care for other people. Be a little empathetic. No, I'm not in your situation, but gosh, I do feel bad for that situation. I do feel bad. You know? No, my children ain't gonna starve if they cut EBT and SNAP off. No, not here, but I feel bad for people. I know people. I worked for the housing authority as a property manager. The stories I have, I think about times like that. Like, yeah, it's somebody's kids going hungry. They were going hungry with the stamps when they had them. I saw it. I had to call social services on some people. And to do partial. So with this partial, just know that there's a possibility. Here's your little warning. There could be a possibility you'll never get it again. Act accordingly. How are you going? What you gonna do with it? What I tell y'all, them stretch meals. Y'all better get a lot of non-perishable items. Y'all better learn a couple things. Some of y'all need to start growing some stuff right now. If you got the space to have a garden and grow things in your garden, grow your fruits and vegetables, y'all better start. I don't know how to. That's what YouTube is here for. There's no excuse for anything. Not when YouTube University is available. It's just not. Okay? They say when you know better, you do better. So now you heard it from me. You know. I said go to YouTube. Don't tell me about no excuse you don't know how to do something. But yeah, I guess I need to call my maintenance man back. Um, from the crackheads, I haven't even seen the ads. I haven't seen I haven't seen any ads for Beyonce. TikTok. I saw all the TikTok and everybody talking about what they purchased. I have to look at hers. I'm sure it'll come on my feed now that I've mentioned it because SEO and AI that they pick up on all this stuff. So I'm sure I'll see that. But Mariah Carey, I saw the commercial. All you got to do is Google Mariah Carey Sephora commercial and you'll see it. It's just is weak, girl. You'll be like, really? It's insensitive. So insensitive. Jeanette said, what they have to remember is that when they die, they can't take any of the riches with them. And you can't. You can't take your riches with you. And there's plenty of people that I know. It's whether it be celebrities or YouTubers or just people in general that are well to do, even when I don't believe in being boastful. You know, if they see you're rich and living this great life, that's great. If they see me living a lavish and okay, cool. But I'm not finna come up here and be a Nene Leaks. I'm rich, bitch. I'm just not that girl. I'm just not that girl. If you see it, cool. But everybody, yeah, because at the end of the day, to me, what I take the most pride in is being a dope ass personality. Period. Point blank. A good human that really loves, that really wants the betterment of people. That's who I am. That's what I'm here for. Straight Virgo. I give tough love, and it's because I want everyone to be the best version of themselves. Period. Point blank. I just do. I just do. And it's not always, like Jeanette said, it's not always material things. It's not always money. Money. Now I do feel like money is important because we live in a capitalistic world and we have to have money to do certain things. But it's not the it be all. It's just not. My value doesn't come with how much I make, but it does help with a little. It makes me feel better, but it still doesn't change or make who I am on the inside. That's with or without money, I'm still gonna be the same person. I'm still gonna treat people the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna treat people the same. I still want to have some level of humbleness. Now, I don't feel like being humble is necessary all the time, but even when I'm not, it's still a little like empathy for other people. But sometimes, yeah, I'm a flex and I'm gonna talk my shit. It's just not often. It's not gonna be all the time reminding people what I got, where I'm at, what my title is, who I'm married, my relationship. I'm not that. I'm not doing that. The only thing I'll brag about over and over and over and over and over again, y'all should already know, is that I love me something terrible, and now that shows. That, and it will always. That's one thing that, yes, I what can I teach till I'm blue in the face? Self-love. So that's what I take pride in. So because I do that and I know what it looks like and I've lived it for years and years and years, I can say I'm professional at that. I like to teach that. That's it. That's all. And part of that self-love is also knowing how to treat people, because the reason why people treat me well, or the reason why people gravitate to me, or all these things, or love being around me, is because I'm a good person. I have a good heart. Now I got some sides to me, I could be okay, but for the most part, overall, I'm a people person, even though I don't like most people. I am, I am. B got a few new Levi what? Beyonce got some new Levi jeans, y'all. What that say, Brett Fox? What does that say? Paul, your daddy's ignorant. What you think about that, Paul? Yeah. KT, spread negativity. Too many positive people in the world nowadays. Yeah. But anyway, that not me. I won't do that, KT. It was kind of corny. I'm guessing you're a little, I be thinking half of y'all that say this stuff, y'all just be little babies, little ignorant babies. Um, but yeah. So I will always spread positivity. I will always spread love. I will always spread joy. Anybody who does otherwise, I pray your demons just shaking their boots when they hear my voice. Okay. Ooh, just shake, because yeah, life is too short to be negative. We know heaven and hell is right here on earth. It is what you make it. It's a mindset. So y'all better get into the things and make sure that you make the best of life. No matter what, up, down, side, whatever happens, you just have to make the best out of it at all times. You just have to. My football team, Panthers, they did lose. Y'all know if we would have won, I would have opened with that, but that was not the case today. We definitely lost. And we lost to the Saints, my lord. Ugh. But anyway, so there's nothing to celebrate there. Um, I do have to fry chicken. I'm about to fry some chicken for my son so he can have something to snack on throughout the week because I will be in and out back and forth for work. So I meal prep. Y'all, I made, let me tell y'all how many meals I made before I get up this live. I made two quiches. I made two spinach quiches. I made for him, I made ham and rice and veggies. And then also for him, I made no, about to make I already made the cabbage. I just gotta fry this chicken, and then I'm gonna do lemon pepper and hot wings. I'm gonna do that. Put them in separate baggies, and then he can just go in and out. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hey, Miss Lady, quick question. It was said that poly could save a community. Do you believe that to be true? If it's healthy, yeah. If anything is healthy, I guess it could not necessarily save, but well, I get what you're saying because poly doesn't necessarily mean because people get it all confused that poly means you just effing everybody. It's not that. Poly means you have a village. So people have different roles in a polyamorous relationship where somebody might be the person that takes care of home and the kids, and someone else is like part of the business, and someone else takes care of all the physical needs and all that stuff. So polyamorous, I think if it's healthy. But the problem is in 2025, there aren't too many healthy poly relationships because people are corrupt and brainwashed and jealousy takes over and immaturity takes over. So it's not for everybody. If it was to be how it's supposed to be, yes. Yes, it would work. I like Panthers, but I prefer Cougars. Ha ha ha. I hear you, KT. Buffalo sauce. So yeah, he's gonna have both of those. But anyway, so yeah. Is that I talked about the partial? Oh, and the last thing I didn't talk about this. And last question, how do you feel about I mean it's fine. Poly is okay. I'm not experiencing that now. I'm straight single. And like I said, you could tell I'm non-biased with it. If it works, it works. I've not none of it would have worked with out of my 7 relationships or and ex-husband, none of it would have worked with any of them. Not to, and at those times I wasn't trying to, but just thinking about, oh well, let's at this, maybe this person could. Mm-mm. So I've not met a man that would be with that. I've not met a woman. No, I've met women. I have homegirls who have done poly, and it's worked for. No, it didn't work for them though. See what I'm saying? The 2 girls that I know that were in poly, it didn't work for them. Because one of the girls, she didn't like her role. She said, "No, I'm not doing all that domestic stuff." She just wanted to. Okay. So, like I said, it doesn't work for everybody. In her situation, it definitely did not. It did not. Thanks, love. I'll hit the like button. Thank you, Big Cap. Good morning. What's your actual name? Godiva Empress. That's my name. If you keep watching, you'll hear me say it because I've said it on other lives. So that's to keep you watching. If not, then you'll never know. Number 13. But yeah, so I got a couple phone calls to make back because I don't know. I gotta read this text. I gotta call back. My phone's really been on one, and it's usually I'm surprised at a couple of calls. So I'm gonna go ahead and tend to my family business and see and make sure everybody is good. I hope y'all have a wonderful, fabulous, productive, stress free, loving, full of joy and hope week. Okay, work week. I hope it goes great. I want you guys to have a good week on purpose. Okay, on purpose, which means make an effort. Smile at somebody, compliment somebody. Do not let anybody get you out of your character. I dare you. I dare you to stay in character. Don't let anybody get you out of your character. Don't let anybody get you out your peace. None of that. This week, okay? This week. Bye, Jeanette. All right, y'all. It's 8 o'clock. I did it. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. It's Godiva Empress. See y'all next Sunday at 7. Bye. Uh-oh, I can't even. There you go.